Hello, this is Mr. Shade again. I wanted to give you an instructional video about how to log in to IXL. IXL, for those of you who have never used it, is a great website that will allow you to practice your math and for me to assign you things that you can do at home. And it's really simple, and I wanted to show you how to do it. So start with a Google page and then just type in the letters IXL and then hit return. And the very first item that you have should be this, where it says IXL Math, Language, Arts, Science, etc. And you can click here. So you'll notice that when you log on, for me, it already says welcome, Kyle Shade. That's my name. So I've already logged on. Now you will be receiving an email from me that will have your IXL login. If you don't get it, or if you want it directly before the email is sent, you can email me and I can try to get in touch with you. I have everybody's IXL logins already. So if you don't have it, then we'll make sure you get it, but I want you to be able to log in. So once you log in, then you'll have this tab. Let me make it so you can see it. You'll have this tab here where it says Learning, Diagnostics, Analytics. Let's click on the Learning tab. And there's different ways we can look at this. You'll notice here it has it by subject. It has math, language arts, science, social studies, Spanish, Texas standards, but for our purposes, it's going to be math. So I'll click math, and then you see by grade level. So you would click on your grade level. So for this demonstration, let's make this a 6th grade math class. So I will click over here where it says see all 392 skills, and you will get this page that pops up where it says 6th grade math. And you can see my cursor here, I'm moving it around. I'm just going to scroll and look at all these great different activities that we have that we can do at home. Now, the good news is, obviously, you're not going to do them all in one day. Let's look, just to show you, one of the first activities we will do will be E14 for 6th grade math. So you see here where it says the big letter, where it says E, and then number theory, and now I go to activity 14 where it says classifying numbers. So I'm going to click on, and then I get the first question. Now you would have already watched the video if you are in my 6th grade class saying, what's a whole number? Remember, we did the Venn diagram with the whole numbers, the integers, and the rational numbers. If you remember, the whole numbers are the positive counting numbers. So I just want to show you how the site works. We know that 7 is a whole number. So when I highlight it, it turns blue, and then I click submit, and I want you to look over here when I click submit where it has questions answered and then your SMART score. So I'm going to click submit. It says that's right, and now look over here. It says one question is answered. I have a score of 10, and then it gives me another question. This one is pretty straightforward. It says, is -10 an integer? Remember, integers are positive and negative whole numbers. So we know -10 is an integer. So I would click yes. I would click submit. And then it says, yes, it's right. And then now I have 2 that are correct. And my score goes up to a 19. So as you answer correctly, your SMART score will go up. Now let's look and see what happens if we answer incorrectly. Is 2/3 a whole number? So you watched 2 videos on this if you were in my 6th grade class. So you know that 2/3 is not a whole number. A whole number is 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. But let's say you forgot and you accidentally clicked yes and said, yes, 2/3 is a whole number. You'll get the sorry, that's incorrect. Now look what happened over here. It says that we have answered 3. That doesn't tell you that you've answered them correct. It just says you've answered 3. And then look at our SMART score. We actually lost 2 points on our SMART score. So when you get an IXL activity, what you will do is answer questions. You'll gain points for each one you answer correctly. You will lose points if you answer incorrectly. And then your SMART score is how you gauge it. Most of the time, I will specify what your SMART score should be. Generally, I'll say at least an 80 would be your SMART score. Let's look at the one that we missed. And this is a great feature. If you answered incorrectly, it gives you a great explanation. You answered yes, the answer is no, and it just tells you here that whole numbers are counting numbers and 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, dot, dot, dot. And so it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. 2/3 can't be a whole number, so it tells you, or it gives you an explanation, and then you're on to the next one. Let's look at one more. So we click got it, and now you have another question. Which of the following is a whole number? Well, we know that 0 is a whole number because 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So we click submit, it answers correctly. It now says we've answered 4 questions, our SMART score went up again, and we are on our way.